It's Tuesday. It still feels like Monday. All right. Okay. How is everybody this morning? Um, I I just showered. Oh, look, you can see my lip. I just did my mustache. Oh, look, I did my mustache. It's all puffy. Mm-hmm. Are people still doing their mustache? If you're Italian, please say yes. Girl. Girl. Good morning, everybody. Girl, it's Tuesday and I'm late. I'm having a hard time in the morning. Good morning. I'm hosting real videos. So that's awesome. Thanks, Denise. I'm trying to work on getting a corporate agent. I've never had one, so I probably should get one. I know, I hope my shore house is okay as well. I should probably check it. I still have not. Every time I think to check it, it's at night. And I can't see it because it's dark. Our handles are showing up this morning. Yeah, is that different? I always see your handles. I learned to but felt awkward chewing and munching my breath in front of the camera. All right, Tracy. Well, you can come on. A lot of times Kim will come on and she'll keep her camera off. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. Sometimes it's just nice. It's fun. I'm Cecilia on Twitter. I just started doing my mustache. It's mostly white, but I stick a plucking. I know. Oh, I normally see our names. You guys all saw my corporate reel? That's what I was working on this morning. Yeah, I can change to a bra. Oh yeah, that's new bras. It's probably only for a month. They change like every month, and then and then it's like on a yearly basis. Tommy did a video at my shore house. He sent me a video, but I didn't get to watch it. Hold on. I'm way behind on my texts. Snow finally melted. I can't believe you all saw my corporate reel. That's really funny. Katie, the pumpkin spice. That was the first time I remember Diana making pumpkin spice pizzelles, and they were quite yummy. I'm not gonna lie. I know. How is there snow already in Saskatoon? I get waxed. I'm not even Italian. Girl. It's a lot. The internet used to be so much better. You are not wrong. And as soon as you leave, it'll get even better. I know. Of course we watched. Last day of vacation. Oh, Missy Hall, she showed up to write for like 7 minutes. It was, oh my gosh. Missy and I could not stop laughing last night, and I'm not going to say why because I don't want to hurt her feelings. She could tell you why. So my mustache game is strong, y'all. Girl. So I did it. So I was plucking before, and then I just did the one where you rip it off your face. Let me see, can I tell them, or are you gonna tell them? It literally the night unfolded, as one would say. From cold and rainy Boston, you can tell them. I'll talk about it again on the show, but totally tell them. So Missy and I are in this class last night. I'm telling you, it could not have unfolded in a funnier way. So we're on this online class last night. But I have my camera off because I am folding laundry and I don't want it to be distracting. And I look hideous and I'm tired and I don't want to see anybody. Okay. So My screen is blank on this class. Missy, I can see her on the screen watching the class. But we're also live texting to each other, right? So like kind of paying attention, kind of live texting to each other. So like the moderators, the proctors are saying things that we're supposed to be learning, and we are learning, but then we would comment. Fine, just to each other. Fine, right? So we're talking about Substack and how Missy and I are going to be starting our Substacks. And you have to pick a title for your Substack, like your column. Like it'd be like as if you were writing a column in a local paper. And it would be like, what would your column be called? Like for instance, if you each were about to write a column in a local paper, what would your column be called? Let's start there. Like, would it be the Shake Report? Or would it be Sharon, Cookie Spice, and all other good things? Like, what would the name of your column be if you were writing for a local or national paper? What would yours be? So you have to like, the Goon Guide. Okay. I am Sarah J. Welcome to my channel. I've decided to stop focusing so much on porn and really use my mind. So welcome. Mine would be all about bald eagles. Shake What Your Mama Gave You. The French Connection. Brian's Breakdown. All good titles. All good titles. Yeah. Adia, I just decided to the 420 Report, love it. Animals in My Backyard, Laura's Logic, all good, all wonderful. So, Missy said, so there, Kit Kat Corner, all right, advice beware, okay. So Missy writes in the text and says, well, right now, mine is called Missy's Musings. She goes, I think, I'm not sure, maybe I want to change it. So these were like 3 different texts in a row that she wrote, just to me. So we're texting back and forth. Well, then the person who's running this class says, listen, you really want to spend time thinking about what you're going to call your column. Okay, what you don't want to do is you don't want to say something boring and dumb like musings. Now, I was like mid-underwear fold when she said musings, which Missy had just texted to me. Mine is called Missy's Musings. And I bust out laughing. I was like, of all the words, she basically was like, you know what I hate when people do? When they use the word musings. And literally I looked and it was Missy's Musings. Hey, Kim, welcome. And I just write, bah, ha, 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 ha. I can't stop laughing. And then I just basically start cursing at Missy, like, F you, nobody cares about your column. Like the fact that they would pick the one word that Missy chose and basically said she hates it, it's stupid, it's dumb. And so I start railing in on Missy and just telling her how dumb her column is. And I'm hysterical laughing, like I'm like, can't, like, underwear's flying. I am cracking up. And Missy's like, I can't stop laughing. And she's putting all these, but I forget. And I don't, now I'm on a blank screen on this Zoom. She said, I literally can't stop laughing. Well, I forget that everyone can see her. Nobody can see me. So it doesn't matter that I'm like, wow, like ugly laughing. And then I hear the woman go, oh my gosh, Missy, I'm so sorry. I just realized that your column is called Missy's Music. And then I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like, shut up, she saw you, which made me even laugh even louder. So now I'm trying to find Missy on the tiny little screen, and she's like, and now she's trying to be like serious. She's like, oh, okay. And I just keep hot texting her. I am just hitting her with 12 texts per my God, I can't believe she's laughing at you. Oh my God, she totally see her. Oh my God. And Jason's in the bathroom going, what's so funny? And I was like, and now Missy's like, no, that's okay. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not okay. I couldn't stop. I couldn't, and I was like, this could not have unfolded in a better way. And then I was like, I have some new titles for your column. F your musings. Nobody cares about your effing musings. Missy's musings are dumb. We came up with 17 alternate titles. And I'm not gonna use the ladies' names, but it was like Mary Smith hates Missy. Mary Smith hates Missy's musings. It was so funny. And I couldn't stop laughing. And Jason is just like, what is happening in there that's so funny? Because he's hearing this class, which is just like a regular class. And I literally couldn't stop. And then it just made it funnier that we got caught. And when I say we, I mean Missy, because I was great in class. I kept my camera off, and nobody knows that I was even remotely involved in this thing. And then I was like, I wish I could record this. I was gonna hit the record button, but they would have been like, why is Dena Blizzard trying to record this random section of the class? It was so funny. I was trying to lay low. No. And honestly, if I know we're gonna get banned from this class. Honestly, if my camera was on and you would have seen 35 people, but 2 of them are clearly having their own part, just then they would have known, but they didn't. I mean, I don't know if any of them are here, but it was hilarious. I should have recorded it on my phone. But I was laughing so hard that I couldn't stop. And I had already missed the part where the lady said, oh my gosh, Missy, I am so sorry. And at that point, so Missy's like, ah, and Missy goes, and that's what, this is how I found Missy on the screen. What? Oh, you can see me? It was so bad. And I had nothing to do with it. I was innocent, but could not stop laughing. Could you imagine? Yeah. Could you imagine being in this class, trying to lay low? And we're cracking up. That is her laying low. Missy's Musics. What a dumb name. It's the dumbest name I can think of. I literally said, she could have said, I hated 1,000 other words. She had 1,000,000 other options that she hated. Nope. Musings, hate it. She hate it. Hate it. So that was fun. That was my last night. Please. Where's the lightning strike emoji? Do we need to add another emoji? Hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me see. And I was so proud of my title. Your dumb effing title. Missy's so dumb. Who says that? You know which one I really hate? It's like, here it comes. Music. Okay. Okay, there it is. There it is. Customization. No, that's not it. Nah. Hold on, let me go. Memberships. Hold on. I shared on Facebook. That was supposed to be on the down low. That video. You're so funny. I don't know how to do it yet. I have to go. Oh, levels. Badges. Badges. Okay. Oh no, I want emojis. Okay. Add another emoji. All right. This is going to be lightning. Oh, I gotta upload it. I gotta find one. Girl, do you know how many emojis we could have? We need 5 more people to become supporters. We can have 19 emojis. We're gonna make emojis for everything. I think I'm gonna call it, why is she laughing? Because I'm writing about the humorous coping mechanism. Okay, I like that. Hate it. Hate it. You know what I heard? Hate the word she. Just so right. So dumb. I'll work on this later. It was so funny. So that was last night. Anne-Marie! Anne-Marie's the best. Oh, does that unlock it? I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with it when we're done. That's 5. Boom. All right. Let's see. Let me do this. Does that mean something to you guys? I don't. Okay. Badges and emojis. Emojis. Okay, yes it did. Look at you. And they laughed and laughed. All right, I can make some more. Let me get a piece of paper. What other emojis do we want to add now that we've opened up a whole bunch? I can get a lightning. And lightning. What's one that we could do? Are the emojis just for the tier 2 supporters? I don't think so. That's a good question to the group. I think that they're for... Oh, I don't know. So you'll have to... Can someone else answer that? Emojis are groups used in live. Upload ones that the friends can express emotions, reactions, share inside jokes. Your emojis will appear in the emoji picker. Your members can also use emojis in comments and live chat by typing immediately before or after the emoji name. For example, if the emoji name is wow, members can type wow to make it appear. These are all I see. Yeah, those are the 4, and you're green. I do. I'm a comedian. I forget. It looks like Andrea took your comment away, but yeah, Valentina. I think you. Let me look at levels. Still learning this. Yeah. So everybody gets access to emojis. So, yeah. So what other emojis do we want to add? And the 4 in the lower tier. Yeah, those are the only ones I have now. I only have 4. That's why I'm saying I can make some more. But we have to decide what we want the emojis to be. I'm about to vote your channel. I am a comedian. Oh, do we have a bourbon one? I don't know if we have a bourbon one, but we should. Yeah. Okay. Where are the emojis? So you'd have to write something. Here is like too much. And it makes them pop up. For example, Madeline, if you write, like, you know how we say we have a left turn? Oh, welcome, Andrea. Wow, okay. Like when we have like a left turn in the conversation, you just write left, and then the arrow will show up. And then if you write, like, look at my face, look at my face. If you write look, then the eyes will show up. And if something is said that's like innuendo and you want to say that's what she says, then you put TWSS, and then the TWSS shows up. And if it's like a meet cute, oh, that's a meet cute. Yeah. Then you write cute. I don't know if it tells you that anywhere. The smiley face to the right of the chat brings them up. Oh, okay. Oh, you can click on the smile face in the chat bar to see all the emojis. Okay. Allison, I think you have to be a supporter of some kind to get the emojis to work, though. So I can see curly top, yours aren't going to work because you're not a supporter on here. And there's two levels. There's like the $1.99 and then there's the $8.99. So the $8.99, we're working on a channel that's going to give you access to some of our, I say some, but all the ones, all like One Funny Mother shows from the past, anything that was live, that was taken off of Facebook, that's where our library will be. Yeah, a supporter on here, yeah. So we have two levels. So the first level is the $1.99, and that one gets you access to like the emojis, loyalty badges, and stuff like that. And then Hussies on the Loose, which is the higher one, will give you the full like like catalog. You know, it took Stephanie like 3 months to pull them all down. So now we have to figure out how to make this channel that's available to Hussies on the Loose so that you can then start to go in. So we're trying, it's going to take a while because she's got to watch all the videos and then start labeling them. But we're going to start putting up one a day. So there'll be 5 new videos in the channel a week that are previous videos that we've done. So yeah, how do you upgrade a membership? That's a great question. Don't know. If anybody knows the answer to Michelle's question, let us know. Yeah, so we can't, I think it's safer to host our old videos on YouTube. Facebook clearly has done us dirty by making us get rid of all of our Facebook videos from the past. So like she was doing some, I think she was going to start with like the original Tipsy Tuesday, maybe even the original of One Funny Morning. Andrew said, click on the $sign to upgrade your membership. Yeah, there's only 2 membership types, yeah. So there's like the first one, which will get you like the emojis. So if you just want to be part of the conversation and you just want to, you know, do that stuff, you'll be notified when we go live, stuff like that. I think maybe that you just be, I don't really know. But I know that the channel that we're working on will be for the Hussies on the Loose, so you can pull stuff up. So the new video posted this morning was excellent. Thanks, Diane. So I'm trying to work on a couple things. I am trying to be somebody that, you know, it's a very weird thing, and it's funny that we're talking about supporters because I really do appreciate it so much, because I definitely am in a place in my life where I either have to go full force and get representation, like get agents in all of these areas, like corporate hosting, and I've got to get a real comedy agent, and I've got to get a lit agent. Like everything I've done in my life has pretty much been on my own, other than a touring agent that I've had. And trying to get an agent is very difficult because I'm not in New York and I'm not in places where people are going to see me. And so I really had to, that video that I just put up on YouTube today, which was my corporate video, took me literally 2 days of just sitting just to pull all of that together. And, you know, 20 years of work to be able to get the videos that say like, yes, I'm good at my job, and I am worth representing. And I said to Missy, Jason, my mom, I was like, if I don't get representation from that reel, because I think it is really good, then I'm just done. Like I don't know what else to do to prove myself. Like I've been in this business a long time. Hey, Carol, thanks for becoming a supporter. And so I really do appreciate all the support, whether it's here or on Facebook or otherwise, because trying to make comedy your full-time job is just super difficult. And it is, even I haven't been touring as much because I was really, I feel like I've been saying to a lot of people, like this weekend I went to do stand-up, and I was saying to the comics, they were like, we haven't seen you in forever. And I was like, I really think I just disappeared from comedy in a lot of ways. Like I was here, I was doing this show, but I really just needed, after the divorce and after the pandemic and touring so much, like I was just hiding. And I think trying to figure out the divorce, making sure that everything was okay with the kids, I do think I look like a man. And that's part of it as well. Andrea's like, oh no, you're not. I was, Michelle. I think I was healing and in my little hole and just kind of avoiding things. And so now it's just like, I either got to go get a real job or I've got to double down. And so this is me doubling down. So you guys saw that video, and I was just like, all right, so I've got to start sending it out to agents, and I've got to start figuring it all out. So I really do appreciate the support and everything, because there's tons of artists, whether they're here like content creators or they're comedians or they're artists like Curly Top, that all of us are, choosing to not have pensions or 401ks and just, be able to provide something funny for people. And so it's just been a lot the last few weeks, just trying to figure out, what am I going to do? Yeah, short of paying your mortgage, we are here for you. Yes. And so, my Airbnb side hustle. I'm actually going to meet with a guy today. This is crazy. I'm going to meet with a guy today who I had said to Jason, I said, the only thing I'm good at besides being funny is my Airbnbs. Like I've learned a lot. I'm good at it. And I said, there's this thing where you can be like a co-host for other people. Like if somebody's new to Airbnb and they don't really know what they're doing, and that you can kind of help them. And so he's like, do you really want to be doing more of it? And I was like, not really. I don't want to be doing more of it, but I have to find ways for myself to make money and make sure I can pay all my bills and gas and whatever. And so I thought about it for a second, but I also was like, I don't have like a lot of time and I should focus on, comedy and whatever. Anyway, let me tell you something. Something came across the Facebook. Girl, it's a castle. Girl, it's a castle. And it's not far from here where I live. And it said, are you, is anybody interested in co-hosting and helping me, how, to help me like host this house and rent it out and yada, yada, yada. And so I was like, girl, I love a castle. Invite me to a castle, I will come. I will go to the castle. If it was a funeral home, I'd be all over that. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the guy, a couple people had said that they, host things as well. And I've never hosted for anybody else, but I think that my credentials speak for them. I'm a super host. So I reached out to him, and I'm actually the closest to him geographically than some of the other people. So he said, yeah, I would love to meet. So I'm going to meet him today, 11:30 at the castle. I didn't tell Jason because he's going to be like, do not go to the castle. by yourself. I'm like, oh, I'm going to a castle by myself. You can't stop me from going to this castle. I've viewed your channel, but I can't find any stage or do you have any on-stage comedy shows? I do, Sweet Chin Music. It's a fun name. But if you go to my website, it'll be listed, OneFunnyMother.com. There's some things there. I have some Vegas shows, I think, coming up. I have a couple coming up local in Pennsylvania. So yeah, so that's coming up. Bob and I should be at Highclere Castle right now in England. Oh, because he's the heart thing he was dealing with. Ugh, love castles. Does he have puppies and candy? He might. He probably does. In a van down by the river. So if I'm murdered today, find local castles. I'll be in the basement of one of them. Yeah, Jenny, I don't know. I'm going to see what the castle looks like and show him my credentials on the Airbnb and my 5-star status. And yeah, see if I can help him. And you know, he was like, you know, we're looking for somebody to help us market it. I'm thinking, I will make videos in your castle. Like nobody's business. I'll be like, guys, I live in a castle. It will become my castle. I'll be castle adjacent. Okay? Yes, I know, Madeline. I will be careful. Yeah, I will be castle adjacent. So, it's fine. You have someone you can take with. Listen to me. Listen to me. Okay? The man is fine, okay? Let me put it, he has very nice hair. I believe he has a man purse. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not getting murdered today. He might fix my hair. Do you understand what I'm saying? He lives in a castle, and it's fantastically decorated. Do you understand? Do you understand? Yeah. He's gonna fix my hair. It does mean something, Shakendra. I'll be fine. I might have better makeup when I leave. Okay? I'm fine. Okay. All right. Everybody's like, okay, you can go. Maybe he will fix it up. He's the queen of the castle. Okay? He's the queen of the castle. All right? He's fabulous. Thank you. Tell me he's gay without telling me he's gay. He's the queen. Okay? I won't be the only queen in the castle. Okay? So, I'm just saying. Read between the lines. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be fine. So, that's what's happening today. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So listen, we got to go. A lot of things happening today, everybody. They say that to get you there. Oh, is that what the gays do? They just lure you to a castle to kill you. I don't think that that's how that works. I think they decorate. They're like, just come. All right, just visit. Yeah, exactly. So anyway. That's the plan, everybody. Well, thanks. Today was good. I was feeling a little mustachy when we started, but that's gotten better. Yeah, I'll let you know how my castle day goes. And thanks for watching. And tonight is Tipsy Tuesday. Make sure you watch The Hallway tonight at 8 so you can hear Missy's side of the story. We actually haven't spoken to each other since we were texting last night. I just couldn't stop laughing. So make sure you watch Jeremy and Missy tonight to get the whole full side of the story. And that's it. And I'll see you for Tipsy Tuesday tonight, everybody. Thanks to our moderators as always. Have a great day.